Hey guys, I'm actually sitting in the car park of a Tesco on my way to the Ford Driving Skills for Life event, and all I've really paid attention about it is that I get to do skid pan training, and there's oversteer training and some other stuff as well, but it should be a really fun time, and I'll tell you guys about it when I finish, so I'll probably see you later. So I just finished the Ford Driving Skills for Life, or the DSFL as they like to call it. It lasts a total of about 4 hours, if anybody's wondering. I'm going to give a review when I get home, so see you guys later. Okay, so I'm back from the Ford Driving Skills for Life, or DSFL. And this is my general review of it and what I thought. Overall, it was pretty good. Quite a bit of fun. Good for people who are inexperienced or maybe just want to try out some controlled skids and things. Basically, how it started was got split into groups, and most people were with their friends if they were there with any. My group started in the skid pan, so what we did was we had special tires on the back so there was no grip, and we were learning how to control an oversteer. It was quite a bit of fun, got to do several tries. Then with spare time you could go do more runs. Some people purposefully spun out with permission just to see what it was like. After that we went on to the emergency brake place where they were teaching about ABS and braking, and then what to do if you have to turn while braking, which basically you brake then you turn while braking. Pretty simple. A bit more difficult for non-ABS cars such as my Nissan Sunny, but that was all pretty straightforward, pretty simple stuff. And then they had a little talk at the end about some of the stuff with it and some interesting things such as seating position, which I'll go over probably in another video. After that, we went on to a distracted driving session where we got to walk around with drunk goggles and hangover simulation drugs, what it's meant to feel like while having those, and also try to kick a football while doing it. There was also a cycling VR where you're on a bicycle and cars pull out in front of you, which if you're a cyclist you know what that's like. Then the distracted driving was pretty fun. It was a tight little slow course, could do it in a manual or automatic, and did it in a little Ford Fiesta. The tasks usually were like pull out your phone and start texting while doing it. You have one lap where you get to know it. Second one, you have to text, turn on the radio. People in the car will be telling you to do stuff. I had the person driving close the sunroof and they'd never been in the car, so they had no clue what to do. It was pretty funny. Everybody was laughing. Nobody really succeeded, and kind of goes to show not to text and drive, and don't drive distracted because it's dangerous. The last station I was at was more of a technical what to do for basic maintenance once a week around a car. They used the Acronym, if I can remember it, powder, which, just looking at simple stuff, fuel, all that, oil levels, rubber, so the wipers, the wheels, all of the basic checks which you probably know about or can easily look up. And then they also add a lorry, or for my American viewers, a semi-truck, which you got to sit in and see in the mirrors what there was around it. And behind it they had a Ford Focus and a bicycle, which from inside the truck you could not see at all, and they were a pretty safe following distance. So keep in mind if you're behind large trucks to be aware that they can't really see you. And they also add this electronic braking, the Ford automatic braking at slow speeds, demonstration. And it was actually pretty funny because it worked 50% of the time with my group. So a guy who was driving it before me, first time he drove it, he took his feet off the pedals as we were instructed, and the car went straight into the padding. Then when I went in it, I took my feet off the pedals, and the little warning light came on, but it didn't brake, and it went straight into the padding. Second time it worked for both of us. So don't trust technology, that's one of the main things. Even if it is a cool feature, it may not work. At the end, we went back to the classroom, talked a little bit, didn't really have much classroom or theory stuff in it. Got hats, as you can see I'm wearing. Don't normally wear hats, but yeah, it's got the 4 driving skills. It's not a bad hat, just a cheap one. And we got these certificates and a keychain with it. So overall, it was good. If you enjoy driving or just having some fun, or you want to be a better driver, I recommend it, and hopefully it helps you out. They're in the UK as well as in America and other countries in Europe. So have a look. It's Ford Driving Skills for Life. And that's all for this video. Peace.